All right, guys. What I have done is I noticed a lot of kids are having trouble figuring out how to turn in their assignments when they're all done. So I made a fake Google Classroom so we can do this, and I've assigned some things. So here is I made one for my daughter, Aubrey. She's a 5th grade student, so I just gave her the same work that you guys had last week. I assigned it to her just like your teachers would. And what happens is as soon as you open your assignment, you've got to click over here. And then you have to do all your work. And remember, you have 3 days worth of work. So you don't want to turn it in until you have done all 3 pages. Once you have gotten all 3 pages done, you need to close the tab that has your work in it and go back out here and hit turn in. Now, what a lot of kids are forgetting is they're like, oh, I don't remember where it is. So you're going to need to even look over here in your upcoming. I did not assign a due date for this fake assignment. Or you can keep going back into classwork and finding it there. There's her review that let's pretend she's finished. It shows it's assigned. What you need to do is go back and view your assignment and hit turn in. It's going to say, turn in your work, hit turn in. At that point, the teacher is going to get a notification that your work has been turned in. Otherwise, you might be doing your work and not getting credit for turning it in. So let me give you another example. Back to Aubrey's class. I assigned her the math that you guys have going on for this week. Again, it's right here. Some of you guys are saying it's hard to figure out where you're typing in. So I always suggest you make your screen 100%. And in order to get to click correctly into the boxes, you can do one time, and as soon as it turns blue, you should be able to type in it. Now be careful, if it's blue and you hit delete, it will delete the box. So be careful with that. You can always hit your undo button to go back. Yep, I think that should be it with, let's see if there's any other. For this one here, it's a multiple choice question. And you're supposed to put your answer here. So whatever it is, I'm going to put G because that's not one of your choices. You would just type it in there. And remember, making your text a different color is helpful. So let's pretend that Aubrey has finished her entire worksheet. She's going to click out of it. Oh, and here's another important thing. Always look at the top of your tabs here, because what has happened sometimes, let's see if I can even do it again. Yeah. So now Aubrey has both of these open. It's the exact same assignment. Here, let me go back to this first one. You can see it says that she's on this right now. Face out of the way a little bit. It says that she's on it, but she's on it twice. So if she had clicked in this box on one, it won't let you really click on it and type. Well, now it did. That's good. But be careful. You don't want to have your assignment open 2 times. So let's go back. Pretend she's all done. Close it. Hit turn in. Hit turn in again. At that point, your teacher will be able to, and I have to change my person here. Your teacher will be able to see, because I set this up as I'm Aubrey's homeschool teacher. So now I'm in here and I can see her work as being complete. So as a teacher, we see this. And it will tell us turned in right here. So that's what we really need to see happening on our end. Here, it did not, oh, let's just go back. This is something I was messing around with the other day. I assigned it to her, but it shows she's never finished it. So I would go here. I'm doing a video. She would check she's worked, and then she has to go in and turn it in. There's nothing I can do to turn in her work for her. I can return her work if she's turned it in, but I cannot turn it in for her. Can't do anything. So I want you to make sure you're being very careful with those two things. I hope this helps figure out where you are getting confused. If you have any questions, just email us, send us a message, whatever, and we will help you because we know some of this can be super confusing.